My name is Ashley, and I currently live in Las Vegas with my 2 Shibas, 1 granny, and 1 fiance. The one who originally taught me how to play poker in the first place, he took second in the main event. It was an explosion of excitement for me in terms of poker.
Ashley's going to be a 2-time champion tonight.
And what a year it's been for her, taking down multiple poker tournaments.
Yes, we're at the final table.
And Ashley Sleep is your run-it-up Reno 9 champion.
What's up, beautiful people? We've got one last Sunday satellite stream tonight for you. For those already in the chat, welcome, welcome. Hello. Trevor's already asking, what is coming up, cash or tournaments? It's a tournament, but it's a satellite event. So it's a $550 buy-in tournament. There's already 80-something people in there, which is the most we've ever had at this point in the night. Signed up for it. 8 people out of those 89 or so that are signed up will win a $12,000 package. 10K of that goes to your buy-in, 2K for your travel expenses. And if I win, or if any of the other ambassadors that are in the event tonight win, we will be giving it away on Twitter. So let's get into it. I've already got the table loaded up. As I said, we're on WPT Global, or as I may not have said, we're on WPT Global. And somebody mentioned in the chat, John said he's really enjoyed this Sunday night ritual. I have too, John. So I'm glad that you've had a good time here. Nice to get on some semblance of a schedule. Your poker player doesn't always work out like that. So happy to have you guys here. Hopefully we have some exciting news in about 2 hours from now, because I think it'll all be over within 2 hours from now. So I bought in a little bit late, 10 minutes ago, and let's get it popping. Let me see who's already here. Stranded, haven't seen you in a while. We got Michael Hendricks, what's up? Diggy, Jeff Coons, Nish's Route, hello guys. Ron, first guy in here. Eddie, first like of the video. Thanks, guys. All right, we got some people that are pumped up. They've had a good weekend. They're ready to see a good run go down. Hope I don't disappoint you guys. It's the best chance we have of winning another one, because 8 of us can get a package. Not like those weeknight ones where we only got one person. I made it 3-handed last night. It wasn't on stream, but I made it 3-handed last night with Jamie Kerstetter and Mr. Juan Liu. I believe it was Juan. And if you guys saw on Twitter today, I think Jamie was the one who took it down. So yeah, there's usually Rampage, Jamin Burton, Jamie Kerstetter, Matt Berkey. Who else? Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi. Just a couple of guys we might run into during this stream. So Jeff Platt is in there. I think Juan might be back in there. So yeah, plenty of people. I even see some that are sometimes in this live stream chat. I see Cold Hands is at my table. He's the guy with the 910 who just lost that pot. Name is Sean. If you guys see him in the YouTube streets, wish him some luck tonight. And then everybody else at my table I haven't seen so far in these satellites. So either they won some on the WPT Global Twitter or they worked their way here by winning a $55 satellite. Either way, a ton of people already signed up in the lobby, so that's pretty cool. What's up, Scott? He said the missus and I are in Vegas Wednesday through Sunday. Any meetup games while we are there? Scott, you've picked an unfortunate timing. We are going to be in San Antonio on those days. So sorry. Just missed you. But if you mean for other vloggers, I'm not sure. Check around. There's a couple of things happening around the country. Thanksgiving and the holidays, around Christmas. There are a ton of events that go on, and it's kind of a crazy time for poker. So there's events all across the country that are big guarantees. We just happen to be going to support Drew and all those guys that are trying to kick off the Rounders Card Club in San Antonio. But I do know there's always somebody in Vegas, so I'm sure you'll meet somebody, you'll bump into somebody. It's Jamin Burton's 50th birthday this week. So, Scott, if you run into Jamin, if you follow Jamin's vlogs and you run into him, make sure you wish him a happy birthday. I think he's going to be here in Vegas. So, you most likely will either run into him at Bellagio or the Wynn, if that helps. Sweeter Tings says, love from Toronto. Nice. We got some Canadians. Oh, there's Sean. Speak of the devil. Good luck to you, Sean. That's cold hands at my table. 2 to my left. There's potential for maybe even more than 8 packages tonight if a bunch of people keep regging this, so. Aces against 8s. Taking it down. We will be firing as many bullets as we can to get it done. So we're at least going to make it through late reg, which ends in an hour. So, strap in. Here we are. 1 hour till late reg is over. And then the real fun begins. This is a little bit of a warm-up. I was at Bellagio today playing live cash, which I haven't done in a while. Probably, I guess the last time I played live cash was the LA vlogs you guys saw. That was back in September. I do not play a lot of cash games. It was really fun. I just wanted to get some hands in there. I was trying to get something for a vlog this week, but it was not a vlog-worthy session. Pretty card dead. And honestly, I moved around probably 4 times, which I was really proud of myself. Jesse always, as the coach, is like, you got to change tables if it gets bad. And I probably linger a little longer than I should at tables that are just dead. But today I looked around, I was like, it's gonna be a no from me, man. I just went right to the floor, requested a table change, moved 4 times today. We found a winner on the 4th table. They were doing bomb pots instead of time pot. They're doing bomb pots every dealer change, and then they would take time out of that pot. We were doing, we were straddling, so it became a 5, 10, 20 game. Lots of funny stories coming out of one guy in particular. He was a fan of the vlog. We took a little picture. And yeah, so that was my day. I didn't play any online Sundays today, so it feels a little weird to just start off cold. Haven't been playing for like 6 hours already, which is the standard at this time of day usually for me on a Sunday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Can't believe this tournament is coming up so quickly. I feel like we just started these Sunday satellites, but it has been a while. It's been about a month of satellites. 10-6 suited in the big. We're going to be peeling this to a min raise unless Olito gets a little crazy, which he does. All right. Look at that avatar. Homer Simpson. Looking real crazy. So yes, this is the official last week of all of these satellites into the WPT here in December in Las Vegas at the Wynn. All the stars are aligning to make that series. I'm predicting it's going to be really incredible. Really, really fun one. 5-6 off in the muck. Dan P. We get this question every week, every stream probably. All the people who promote the WPT Global satellites, we've all been hired to promote this event, try to get everybody fired up and come out and play these satellites. So we're not able to play on this site with our own money, withdraw, deposit, all that stuff. All we can do is play these satellites. And then if we win the satellite, we do a contest and we give it away. So hope that answers your question. No, you cannot play if you are in the US, unless you are a current ambassador who just happens to be promoting this on a live stream on YouTube. Fingers crossed, though, you guys, that eventually more sites come to the US. What's up, AJ? He said, Sunday grinding, so I got you on the 4th one. All right. Good luck, good luck. Yo, Queen Bee. Nice to see you back. There's so many people in the lobby. I haven't seen if you're in there, but if you're playing tonight, Queen Bee, whatever you're playing, good luck. Sending you all of the good feels. Yep, currently 94. A lot of people. The very first one of these, that first Sunday, there was only 46 people, 49 people or something at the end of late reg. So we've come a long way. There'll definitely be a bunch of people that flick in another few bullets at the end. So we could definitely see our first. Can we crack 200 entrants tonight? We'll see. A lot of familiar names in this lobby. All right, this looks good enough. Let's open it. Snelly's got all the chips to my left. Well, it looks like a lot to me. We get the 3-bet. Doesn't feel great, but it is a small 3-bet, and it's not like the worst hand to peel out of position. It's not too big. I'm just going to flick in the call. Rebuy period type of thing, you know? Yo, what's up, Jack? That's cute. Hello, I'm here as well. Nice to see you in there. Even with a little club out there, I think this might be a little bit too dodgy. Try to continue with that. So just to clarify, this is my last Sunday night, but there is one more Sunday of WPT Global Satellites next Sunday, I think, November 20th. That's the last Sunday satellite. But we will be in Texas, so I won't be streaming next Sunday. I will stream a couple of, I think maybe I'll fit one more in on a weeknight this week, maybe Tuesday night. But that will be the very last stream satellite from me. But there's definitely other people streaming next weekend, especially since it'll be the last one. Then it's Thanksgiving, and then boom, the series is here. Crazy. Time is flying. 1082 did. Raise it up. Pretty active cable, it looks like. There's been a lot of squeezing, a lot of 3-bets. So different, a little bit different play than we have seen so far in the past on these satellites. Jamie, Mr. Sparkle Homers, okay. And right on cue, another squeeze, but this time it's from the big blind, which is usually much stronger. And he's doing it into two 20-something big blind stacks. So to me, that is a very strong hand. Cold hands is not going to be folding. Our friend Sean, we're rooting for you in this one. Maybe he trapped me with a big hand and he's going to get this guy. Yeah, I was going to say that would be some epic trapping to just call me and then just call the squeeze instead of back jamming. I don't really see the king high board hitting him too often. Jamie, Homer's Japanese mascot doppelganger? Say what? Wow, another Magic the Gathering fan for you, AJ. I hope you see that in the chat. He's grinding like probably 6 tables right now or so. What's up, Eddie? Nice to see you too. All right, we're peeling this in the big blind. Queen 8 suited. Let's go. Middle pair. Okay, definitely worth at least one call. Backdoor spades, middle pair. Obviously, this guy could have us beat, but worry about that when we get there. Snap checks behind, so we could be good here. See if we want to try to get value or just check call to have to protect some of our checks on this river. I think I'm going to check and call just to let him bluff with whatever he's got. He's going to turn into a bluff at this point. 1600, we will call. What you got, Candyman? Jack 8 of clubs. He missed his flush, he missed his gutter, and that's why you check sometimes on the river. Get a guy to bluff into you with his missed draws. Then we get pocket nines, 30 big blinds. So, Michael, I'm about an hour into this tournament. We didn't just start, so I know it does look pretty strong. Okay, so I'm 30 big blinds effective with the big blind, but against the opener, only 20 big blinds effective, so I think we can rip this in. Lucao opens the hijack. Just rip him in. Rip it off like a band-aid. We get it done. Finally, we're back over starting stack. Nova Poker said, let's go. Nova, he said, I'm going to enjoy this even more than seeing the Cowboys choke away a 14-point lead. Man, down at the Bellagio today, it's such a different atmosphere on Sundays because the sports book's right there. There's this one guy. He sounded like a sound machine board, like a sound effects board. Like every 90s sitcom that had a laugh track. He wasn't like the laugh track, but he was on like the different types of cheers track. We could all hear him from from the crowd. Okay, let's see what's kicking around in the lobby. Who's up at the top? Ooh, Jamin is in 4th place. Jamie Kerstetter, Juan, everybody's kicking around. Okay, great. Still early though. Keep an eye on the leaderboard though, just because there was one time, remember, it was 5 minutes till late reg closed, and we reg when there was a guy that had, I don't know, like 80K, and the rest of us like buying back in for 10K felt like such a punt once I looked back on it. So I will keep an eye on it in terms of rebuying, just so we're not blasting with no hope. After playing so much online, I forgot how much patience it takes when you're sitting there live. It reminds me of when people first start playing poker and they start learning pre-flop ranges and stuff. They're like, man, this is boring. You just have to fold a lot. And it's like, yeah. What's up, Robert Ball? Thank you for the good lucks. Love the fire. Last Sunday night for us. Just for these satellites, though. We'll try to make Sunday nights a thing just to keep our little ritual going. But yeah, waiting around 20 minutes for a hand is really standard. Sometimes you can wait 2 hours for a hand live. And I just found myself like checking my phone, like, what time is it? What time is it? And only like 15 minutes had passed. I'm like, what? You have to recalibrate when you play live after too much time away from it. If you guys have been following any of the World Series stuff happening in Europe, it's crazy some of the turnouts they've been getting. Tournaments are back, baby. It feels like every casino is trying to run their own huge series and they're all trying to get their shit together basically to make live streams happen at their casino, which is also fun. Everybody's trying to compete with Hustler and put out a product that I don't know that they're just all copying that model, and it's really fun to see that that's where poker is headed. Everybody's trying to take that on. Pretty cool. A little friendly competition, never hurt anybody. And if you guys have more live stream access to like your local spot, maybe you can get on one day. That'd be really fun. Hmm. Been on this early 2000s music playlist kick. It's been really nice. All right, we'll peel. We got a suited hand in the big blind. Let's go, Snelly. All right, middle pair, backdoor flush draw, a flop that our opponent's gonna bet a lot. What you got for me? 700? All right, we got that. We got that amount covered. Woohoo! Look at that turn card. I wonder if I should just lead this one small. It's a pretty good card for me in general. They don't have a lot of sevens when they open up under the gun. Yep. Just gonna lead. You don't have to go too big either. Be really interesting if we got raised in that spot. I think I can go small again. These are just little block bets. It might look pretty obvious to you guys because you can see my hand, but like if you have an overpair or whatever, it might stop you from raising. We probably lose to a better pair, but ace high, or you can just get called by ace high, which is also a nice benefit. I wonder if I should go bigger on the river specifically, just because if I had missed hearts, I would want to go bigger to try to bluff them off a hand like ace high. But with my exact holding, sizing down to get called by ace highs or even, I don't know, what does he have? Ace deuce could call me off, which was bottom pair. But that was a weird one. Fun little spot. All right, Queen. Rooting for you, Miss B. It is cold in Vegas now, you guys. It's freezing. We had a lot of wind. It's really not cold. The wind is what kills you. Just sends it. Queen B, yeah, I'm probably gonna play these satellites. I mean, I'm not gonna say every like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be playing these, but I'll probably stream it either Tuesday or Wednesday. And that'll be my like official last weeknight stream of these WPT Global events. But I'll see you in there. I got faith in you. You're gonna win another 550, and then you're gonna take it all the way. Yeah, James, spot on. Huge difference between live and online. He says really is different. It sucks when you don't get a hand and start thinking, man, I could be playing 4 tables right now. Yeah, and for me, it's like I could be playing 4 tables. I could have my favorite TV show in the background. My dogs could be cuddling in my lap. All this other stuff that's what goes through my brain when I'm card dead. Obviously, if like the game is fun and we're connecting with a couple of boards, just a couple. I'm not asking for much, just a couple of boards, just to keep our interest. Give us a little taste of victory. That keeps me engaged. But those card dead hours that go by, you're just like, oh man, I've got really cute puppies and fiance at home, awesome house to hang out in, go take a walk. Just like all those little things go in your mind. What's up, Gilgamesh? Welcome back. Thank you for the good luck. Off to a decent start. We've got ourselves half a starting stack with that cute little turn lead. I forgot how many. I'm listening to this playlist. I forgot how many girl bands were in or girl groups were like early 2000s. Random ones. They all died out pretty quick, but I feel like it's Jennifer Lopez, Justin Timberlake, and like Beyonce every other song in this. That was the early 2000s. I got asked a question when I sat down at my last table of the day today at Bellagio that I've never gotten asked before. This guy goes, my hair was in a ponytail, and he's like, "When's the last time you trimmed your ends, or you got your dead ends trimmed, something like that?" And I was like, "Last week. Why?" And he was like, "See," to the rest of the table. He's like, "See, people can take." I don't know. He was a funny dude. He's from Ireland, and he had a lot of stories, and he came off like a little brash to some people, but once you sat there for a minute, you realize he was like well intentioned. He's just very talkative and just said whatever was on his mind. It was pretty funny. But I was like, when he first asked me that, I was like, oh no, is it gonna be one of these tables? You get the third degree, all kinds of little random questions. What's up, Mitch? Welcome, welcome. Such a good question, Gilgamesh. I'm really not sure. I'm so on the fence. I can go back. Currently, I can go back to the Monday stream, basically when I asked to, but um, yeah, Mitch, I'm on board with you. I don't feel comfortable going back there yet till it all gets sorted and till like, things are more in the light. I don't want to be playing the biggest games I'm going to play of the year with not 100% knowing how if it's legit or not. And it just kind of it's not really worth it to me. I'd rather just stay at my comfortable stakes and not worry about it. Let all the other people figure it out after their multiple investigations and YouTube breakdowns. And we live in Vegas for a reason. There's all kinds of poker we could be playing. We don't have to worry about all the stuff that's gonna 40 soft. Not this. We're not gonna be defending this one. Not many hands will be folding from the big blind, but that's gonna be one of them. Oh no, Evilette. Did you come to the bad beat corner today? I need to give you guys like every stream we do like a 5-minute session where the chat box becomes like, it takes over the ad box, like everything. It just becomes a huge chat box and it becomes the bad beat box. And you guys can give me all your bad beats all at once. You can air it all out. We can all feel better afterwards. It'll be great. It'll just become like the super chat box where bad beats are actually allowed. That's rough. I know. Bad beats, man. This game that we sign up for is crazy. I always think it shows a lot of character of people. It's like they always say when you're dating someone and you go out to dinner, how they treat the wait staff or anybody in the service industry is it's a good indicator of how they are, like just how their character is. I think in poker, it's as soon as somebody loses a giant pot. Like today, this guy was so pleasant. He was really nice, kind, just kind of kept to himself. He lost a huge all in cash, mind you. So I mean, it was a lot of money, but man, he was just bitter Betty after that. Like grumbling, like talking trash to his opponents next to him about the guy across the table, making the guy feel bad, even though he played his hand perfect, and just gets awkward. And so to me, that's when you show your true colors is do you lose with grace or do you just go off and become another person? Evilette, free Brittany. She's finally free. I wonder who we're gonna get. We've got an empty seat. Let's see who's gonna fill it. Not a lot of trashy hands. Nothing to write home about yet. Whoop, we got some all-ins. Wow. Wow, what a save, Polito. Sparkly Homer. We'll just call him Sparkly Homer. AJ, are you ever going to move to Japan? I feel like you would love it. Says, I've been listening to almost exclusively Japanese rock for like a year and only just realized it's like 80% female artists. Really? Mitch. That's a funny comment. I like that. We got Cheeky B in the house. I don't know who that is that took the place that just sat down, but I like their name. Cheeky B. Jesse and I just rediscovered because we didn't see it when it first came out. This show called Rhythm and Flow on Netflix. It's basically like a singing competition, but it's rappers. So good. Cardi B's one of the judges, and it's like we're pretty sure half the time she's just not sober. Just pretty hilarious how out of it she is. But there's some really good talent on there. We've just kind of binged that over the weekend. Six five suited, checking it back. Small blind limps. We're cool with that. Flopping bottom pair. Backdoor flush draw. Throw him a check. He leads half pot now. I think definitely be beating all the draws, all the random bluffs that are like, all right, you check. I'm just gonna bluff into you. Who's River Glen? All right, now we got an easy check back, I believe. Yes. Probably would have bet a king on the flop. Probably would have bet a 10 on this river. But, might be a little too thin. So we're just going to check it back. Ooh. Got us with the 8-ball on the river. We were chopping 10s and 6s with a king. We were chopping until that river. Lame. All right, we'll be, what do we have? 25 bigs? I think this is just one we're going to want to raise a lot of the time. So obviously it's not a good hand. You just want to have some non-premiums when you're raising small blind versus big blind. They'll give you a lot of credit. And it's just one of those spots where you can add some more aggression into your game because not a lot of people who haven't studied do. So you'll get away with it. What's going on in the chat? Robert W. Yes, I know that documentary. I think you're talking about This Is Pop. It's on Netflix. Can you guys tell that I just have Netflix like constantly on in the background while I'm playing poker? He said he's talking about the Swedish guy that wrote like 40 different #1 songs. They were just like Billboard chart songwriter machines over there in Sweden, just pumping out hits. And they're just the most laid back, funny dudes. They look completely casual. You would never guess that their day job is to hang out with celebrities essentially in the studio recording songs that they've written. And usually they become #1s. Jack 10 suited. She's a beauty. What's up, Juju? Welcome back. All right, we got a big blind peel. Flopping top pair in a gutter. What's the worst 10 I'm going to be opening here? Probably 10-8, maybe 10-7. Probably could check back 10-8 and maybe bet this one. This is just an annoying flop. I just feel like people check raise these flops a lot. I'm going to check this one back and get a little sneaky with it. Mitch trying to talk me into playing PLO. He said there's a lot less cheating in PLO. Well, I can only learn one game at a time. I'm going to be checking back again on this turn. And then calling off a river bet or value betting myself if he checks me a third time. Which he does. All right. Let's crank up a bet size. What do we think he'll call off? A worse 10 or a 9 with? 7. Maybe he gets curious with, let's go this much. He just didn't have anything, most likely. Got you, AJ. Thanks, Robert. We're going to do our best. Ace 10 off. Getting in there. Yeah, Queen Bee, we brought it up. I definitely agree with you. I've been limiting myself. I only rebuy once on the weeknight satellites. I know Jamie has also been doing that. Jamin. So yeah, I totally feel you on that. I agree. Without a higher up role in this company, there's only so much I can only so many changes I can influence, and even the people above me can influence. But I just take it upon myself to only enter once during the weeknight satellites. Re-enter, I mean. And I definitely play differently than some of the other people you've seen, I guess, that are doing these satellites as ambassadors, where they're just like firing infinite. This guy goes all in for less than, this is Sean. It's less than 5 bigs, Sean. Good luck to you. Calling it. We got a flip, and he flops the set. Turns us dead. Nice hand, Sean. Cold hands. I would love to serve some bad beats, Evilette. Let's make that happen. Is there a button I can push somewhere? Time is flying. Late Reg is over in half an hour. How have we been streaming for over 30 minutes? Yeah, we've been streaming for 40 minutes already. Thanks for such an active chat. You guys really keep things moving along. Ooh. So this is tricky because the blinds have, well, now it doesn't really matter. Can't be feeling this with the blinds being so short, they could just reshove over the top. But it would have been fun to open and play. Masha something has almost 40,000 chips. That's good enough for 3rd place currently. Go Masha. Back to J-Lo. She's just always in there in the early 2000s. Jenny from the block. And honestly, she looks almost the exact same. And she's 50 something, I think, right? Another ace 10. We'll be opening into a shorty. Make it a tiny bit bigger so he doesn't get odds to peel from his little stack. Uh-oh, Sean's thinking about jamming on me. Oh, okay. Woo! Phew. Don't want to double him up twice. Flop an ace. See bet small on this one. They're appealing small blind with a lot of ace-x suiteds, Broadway suiteds, pairs. So we can get value from a lot of hands. Ooh, 2 10s. Let's go. Back to the normal min raise. Now that the big blind's got different stack size. What's up, Richard Everett? Welcome back. Ooh, we're up against Homer. I am going to throw in a small c-bet to protect from all the jacks, the queens, the kings that can hit on the turn. And I still think we could get called by worse pairs, obviously. A 6, a 4, anything worse than pocket 10s will call. So yes, there's an ace, but I think it's still worth a bet. Oh man, some old school pink. All right, we're peeling this. Let's go, Masha. Big sigh to that flop. Nothing for us there. All right, we out. See ya. Next hand, come on. Our table is short. Check this lobby. Yeah, we're definitely on the shorter side at this table. A lot of all-in action in the near future. Oh man, don't tell me that, Juju. I don't want to hear any more cheating stories. He said there's just as much cheating in PLO. Tougher to discover. You're not selling me on the PLO with that. Oh damn. Good luck, Sean. What do we got? Top pair? Nice hold. King of diamonds for backup, just in case. All right, the dynamic changes up a little bit with him doubling and that guy getting moved who is to his left. Now we don't have two super shorties to my left that I have to worry about jamming on me, which is sweet. Man, I forgot how good Outcast was. Oh my god, Evilette, no way. Said at our local PLO, someone slipped a 5th ace into the deck, and at the table, they all came out during one hand. I'm surprised it didn't cause a fight. They said everyone freaked out and it almost caused a fight. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty blatant, so I'm surprised it didn't cause a fight. Maybe if it wasn't for like super high stakes. Almost be even more sad if it was for like low stakes. They're like, yeah, let's just cheat this low stakes PLO home game that we got to come to. Some people, man. There you go, Luke Cow. Get that double. This time we're just gonna check back. I know sometimes I get a little crazy with my raises from the big, trying to get them to fold stuff. This one's a little too bad. Ooh, we make a little pair. All right, all right. Might squeeze this one out. All right, let's check it down. River Glen, show me. Nice. We both had trash. Our trash just got there. What's up, Ziggy? Top produtos. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese. Digitais? He said, hey, Ashley, I really enjoy watching your vlogs. I'm here from Brazil and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much. Thanks for dropping by the chat. Elitu, all in again. 800 big blind. Things are moving and shaking right now. 20 something. Yep, 19 minutes left of late reg. So include and then adding the break. So about 20 minutes left, I think, plus break. 25. Playing with this guy today at 2-5 and he was talking about watching the vlogs and he was like telling his neighbor that he learned poker watching me. I thought he was trolling at first, but he wasn't. He was saying that he watched some of them as learning material, which I do not try that at home. I do not advise. Yeah. Half the time I don't know why I'm making plays, but it was really cool to hear him say that. It's like never my intention to teach people how to play poker, but just to make them excited about going to play. That's all I really want to do. And to go in with the attitude of making it fun. It's so funny that little extra sweat that these graphics, like the animation on these graphics, there's a little pause before it flips over the hands at showdown. So you have to like have that extra like drama on the river before your opponent's cards get shown. Like, do I win? Do I not? Not like some of the other sites like GG where they have like you slow peel the card. I mean, that's like the ultra sweat it out. This one is just like built into the animation speed, I think. Yep, we got that outcast going. Who's here right now? We got right now it's Rihanna and Jay-Z. Snelly wins another flip. Wow, Evil Eye. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Yeah, Stranded. Did you see that picture that was it basically went Poker World viral this summer where there were three of clubs or something like that on the flop? That was pretty epic. And the floors just the floors the reaction was the funniest thing because they acted like their reaction was going to actually make a difference, but they were like, "No pictures. Nobody take a picture of the flop." And just like 10 people have their phones over this board taking a picture to tweet about it. They were like threatening to ban people if they posted it. It was ridiculous. Like, you guys, it's okay to make a mistake. Just let the people tweet out probably the most interesting thing that's going to happen at that table all day. 12-hour tournament. I know, Black Eyed Peas, that's another one. Love it. Well, thanks, Eddie Kevin. Said Jesse's video was great. Thank you for the feedback. All right, raising it up. Ace nine off. Looks like we got shuffled around to a new table. Cold Hands following us. And then Niffler, I believe, is Vanessa Cade to his left. What you got for me, Sean? Coming in with the call? Whoa, coming in with the lead. Interesante. Well, I mean, I would prefer to have something else going along, not just like a 9 of diamonds, so we'll fold with suspicion. All right, Sean. Would love to know what you had there. Dang, this guy's opening up to 3,200. Hey, we got Jesse in the chat. What's up? I believe you're the first mod today. Somebody knock on wood that we've had no like naked spam or whatever in the chat. Yeah, Evilette, that's crazy. Did they figure out who snuck in the fifth ace, or did everybody just deny it? That is awkward. All right, let me use the bathroom right quick. Be right back. Got a couple of massage tools going on. A little stiff neck. What's going on in the chat? We've got BLK. What's up? Poker is treating us well. We just fired up this one tournament for today. Was playing cash earlier. Was just telling the rest of the chat, and so we just got this one satellite. We're about to be done with late reg, so this thing will be over soon. All right, Ben, that is the perfect amount of time because this probably will be over in an hour. Fingers crossed. I feel like we could close this thing out. Maybe it might take an extra hour and a half, but at that point, it'll be so exciting that you'll maybe stick around for the rest of it because we'll be so close. Yeah, I think I remember last time we reached 8 packages an hour after late reg closed, so not sure how it affects it when there's more people that enter the tournament. All right, Evelette, see you later. Hello, Don. Welcome to the chat. Oh, man. You know what's the best? These two little knobs right here, they get the back of your neck. That little spot that's like, or like right underneath your skull feels good. Sometimes you just gotta work it out. What's up, Poker Stiff? All right, I got an excellent Portuguese from Top Produtos. I want to visit Brazil. Did you guys see that FIFA documentary? Oh man, I'm just like hearing myself like say all these Netflix shows, but really that's like what I have on usually. When I'm not streaming, I just have random shows going on in the background. The one this weekend was the FIFA stuff, all the corruption, all the craziness. Interesting watch if you guys want to check that out. Let's see, we've got like 17 blinds. 16 and a half. Gonna have to get to work. Wow. That was an interesting little check raise. A little bit of a check-in. 109 people. Who's up at the top? Jamin still up in that top 10. Let's go, Jamin. Vanessa Cade at our table is in 8th place. That gives you a little bit of a reference point. If those guys are in the top 10, it looks like 49 remain. We're probably under average, but still doing fine. She takes out another one. And balancing tables. So now there's only, it's me, a button, and a dead small blind right now. Those always get me when I have like 6 tables going. I never play 8 tables. When I have 6 tables going. And I don't realize I'm only battling against 2 potential people hands. I think we got moved once again. That person we just saw bust is now back on our right. Tom Wheaton from Faded Spade is 2 to our left. He's one of the ambassadors, so if he wins as well, he'll be giving it away. Looks like we have to sit out a couple of hands while they rebalance. Whoa, good memory, Poker Stiff. Maybe I should do that. You know what, though? I didn't play that long in that stream. I was kind of like an alternate. And actually, I played that stream before I ever started the vlog. That was the summer before, which was, last summer, 2021. Tom is all in. So I know what stream you're talking about. It was an all-ladies stream. It was like the Botez sisters were there. Nemo, you're right. Nemo was there. Maria Konnikova, Jamie Kerstetter. Did she play or was she just commentating? I can't remember. And then Juan, Ebony Kenny. Oh, that was a fun lineup to play in. But like I said, I only got called in like the last 2 hours, so there might be a couple of hands. Now that you mention it, maybe I'll go through it and see how badly I played a year and a half ago compared to now. Oh yeah, Loomy Beak, you know it. Catching them trigger points, trying to loosen up. Ben, I got that massage tool just on Amazon. I think it's called Theracane. Ooh, we've reached that point, you guys. The big one is now 1K. Cross your fingers. Let's get some run good going in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. Send me some fire so that we can get a jammable hand soon. And if we get called, preferably a good hand. Oh, we're back to Brittany. All right, I'm going to skip you for now, Brittany. J-Lo. I mean, there are like 7 artists that they keep going through. It's early 2000s playlist. Oh, here's some Pitbull. Gotta throw a little Pitbull in there. So this sucks. Like, it doesn't feel good, but it is a jam. So wish me luck. All in. We still have a couple of minutes to rebuy. No, we snap called. Let's hit a king or a 3. Come on, one time. No. Even if we had an ace, we could have chopped. Damn it. Bullet number 1 down the drain. Heck yes, we want to re-enter. Buy in. Where are we at now? Okay, we've got Rampage up in the right corner with 37K. He's Rampunts. 2 to my left, we have Nemsko, who is Nemo, who I just was talking about. She is a chess streamer. I was unfamiliar with the chess streaming figures. What do you call them? And until I played that game that Poker Stiff brought up. And so I got to meet Nemo. She's such a sweetheart. They were all obsessed with learning poker. They thought it was so cool. My favorite thing about that stream was, I forget when I like first sat down, because they're all in their 20s, right? So they all asked me like, oh, I don't know how our age came up, but I said something about being in my 30s. I'm 33. And the way like 21-year-olds look at you when you say you're like in your 30s is like, I don't know if I could do it. It was something like this, like, aw. That's the look. Like, aw. Like, and then like immediately, so they just like feel bad for you. And then they're like, You look really good, though. You look really good, though, for 30. It was so cute. I'm like, you guys, the 30s, your 30s are your best. So far. I mean, I've thought that every single time I've progressed, but so far, the 30s are the shit. So it was just really cute. They all looked at me like, oh, poor thing. Yes, we got a jammable hand for Bullet 2, guys. Need some fire. Let's go. All in 99 hundo. What's up, Enigmatic? Welcome back. Love all the emojis and the hype. Hell yeah, Brian Allen. Thank you for the love in the chat. Nice. Whoop whoop. Queen Bee running hot. Got her 550 ticket. Oh, we got called by the same hand. All right, Nemo. Let's chop it up. Nice hand, girl. Let's chop it. I love your avatar. It's a gray pig. A gray, like, sad pig. That is funny. I want to know the story behind that. All right, what else we got? Oh man, Brian, I love that question. We talk about that sometimes on here. You said, what's your best advice for running cold? Woo! If it's just running cold during that session and you're feeling bored, like you're about to play badly, take a little break from your session, walk around, and then get back to it in maybe 30 minutes. Maybe that's all you need to rejuvenate that, or just take a break for the rest of the day and call it a session. If you're talking about actual burnout, where you just had like a bad run, downswing, all that stuff, start once again with just a cold break and then work your way back into it. We're going to be all in though. We're going to pause that thought. All in. Ace Queen. Even better than last one. Snelly's only got 7 blinds, so even if Snell calls, we'll still have some chips. All right, we got it through. Once again, we've got a Jamboni. Let's do this thing. All in. If we win the blinds and annies again here, we're going to have a stack where we start min raising again instead of just jamming, but around 12 is that like sweet spot where you've got some people open off of 12 blinds as well. Personally, I find that hard to balance. So anywho, Hockey's Life said, good luck tonight, spin it up. We're trying to do that. What's up, Maddie? Oh yeah, is Timba team in the lobby? Let me check it out. We're not going to be calling your jam. Nice hand, Ferris. Take it down. No, I see a Timba team, but he's in the eliminated section. Boo. GG. Man, Poker Stiff, you've got quite the memory. Yeah, I was on Live at the Bike that same summer. Those were my first big live streams, like higher stakes live streams. And I had played no cash in like 2 years. So don't recommend doing that. Playing no cash and then just being like, yeah, sure, let me just play 10 times of the buy-in that I ever, no, it wasn't 10 times, but you know what I mean? Like 5 times the amount I've ever played. I mean, if you're not doing that, don't even call yourself a gambler, you know? Just kidding. Be responsible with your bankroll, everyone. I think that's the tournament player in me, you know? They just want the glory. We just want to have a big score. Took me quite a few years to finally be like, oh, really just gotta put your head down and grind. Gotta work. And you gotta enjoy that process. Otherwise, poker is not for you. Those glory moments are few and far between, even though they're really, really fun. You really have to love the game. La la la. We've got... No, Snelly! You took my jam spot. But good luck to you. Everybody keeps correcting me on the Homer avatar that it's Mr. Sparkle. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. My bad. Oh, good question, AJ. I think that what happened was with the Nemo and Botez sisters getting into poker was that a few years ago the Twitch streamers were all kind of doing crossover events. Like I remember Fenton was doing like he would guest host one of the chess streamers. I mean, you've always had Jen Shahade kind of was like a crossover between the two worlds. Um but yeah, I think like when Magnus started and then you have like those ladies getting into it via their Twitch friends, seeing them gamble. It kind of it's always kind of like the next people step if they're big gamers or strategic people and they see a strategy game where they can make way more money potentially. They always usually give it a shot. And then all of that culminated into like the springtime epic hustler live stream where like just all, Mr. Beast, Ninja, all playing in that cash game, which I have to admit, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but I didn't even watch that. I saw some of the clips afterwards, but we were in Hawaii with our friends on vacation. Everybody started watching, like, was on their phone, all of them at once. Like, it was Mikey, Jesse, our friend Joey. Like, everybody's just sitting there on their phone. Like, what are you guys doing on your phone? We're on freaking vacation. They're like, there's this epic game going on at Hustler. So, like, the rest of us kind of just hung out and talked on the patio, but I never ended up seeing the game because I saw so many clips that I was like, all right, I feel like I get it. Phil Hellmuth has a meltdown and acts pretty unprofessional, and the other guys are just laughing at his face and gambling really hard. That's the gist of it, right? What's up, Christine? Said, have fun in San Antonio this week. I'm so sad I can't make it down there. Said, if you and Jesse can drive up to Austin and play at the lodge, I will come and visit. We have about 4 full days there, so I don't think we're gonna fit in Austin this trip, but keep an eye out for springtime like the lodge springtime trip coming up, because I definitely want to make it back there. Holy crap, look at all this action. 3-way all in. Ace King way in the lead. And it holds. Thanks for the fire, Robert Ball. You're a real one. This guy has so few chips in the big blind. Is late reg over? That matters. Yep, late reg has concluded. So if we bust this last 10K, you guys, we're out. No further opportunity to get this package. Currently, how many people are sitting in the lobby? 40 people left. 1 in 5 are going to get a package, $12,000. Ooh, this guy calls off with the 9 high. I mean, he did have very few chips. However, I do think that was a fold on that guy's part because he had 4 blinds. I mean, you're calling all in with the 9-3. I feel like the decision is whether to call off there and guarantee that you're at risk, or to wait one hand, potentially have a hand be better than 9 high. And maybe, I think Boba Tea Lover over here is Juan. Maybe Juan just doesn't have a hand and then folds her big blind for your last 4 bigs or something. So I don't know if that 9 high was a call. If I was in his shoes, that's what I'm saying. But in my shoes, I have less than 10K at 1,500 big blinds, so we need to have a moment. Snelly getting after it. Let's just go ahead and open rip our 20 bigs. I'm going to show all you. Juan said, all right, I'm in. I love her avatar too. Look at that little boba. So cute. Ace Jack, Ace King. And you fought hard, Snelly. GG. Wow. And that really pads Juan's stack. Look at her go. She might be chip leader. Holy moly. Let me check the lobby. Boom. Stone chip leader. There's a couple of other 80k stacks, so not running away with it, but she definitely just put herself in a really strong position to win this package. 38 remain. 8 are going to get it. Ace Jack against Queen 10. Rampage spikes a queen and knocks poor Mr. Roach out of the tournament. Mr. Roach is a great poker tournament name. Survival, get it? Or maybe it's just like a weed reference. Who knows? Maddie, when are we coming back? We're coming back from Texas next Tuesday. What is that? The 22nd. So yeah, then it's bang bang bongo right into the Thanksgiving holiday. Then next thing you know, it's Christmas, whole nother year. Woof. Time flies. It's been a good year though. Been a fun one. I'm gonna try to do more traveling next year. I want to try to do at least one fun stop a month. Who knows if we'll actually get there, but it just feels like there's so much poker happening all over the country. And part of why I got into poker was because you can mix things up all the time. You don't have to have such a stagnant sort of routine. Do the same thing every day. That's just my personal preference. Some people love to have, like, I love a general routine, but I get the itch. I get the itch to travel and to get out of this city more often than we currently are. So 2023 is when we're going to make it happen. James with the Mr. Sparkle history. Thank you. Nice. All kinds of crushers. Nemo, Juan, Rampage. And I'm sure these other guys are crushers, but I don't know who they are. 34 left. We're kind of bottom end of this lobby for sure. I mean, what do we have? Less than starting? There's no way we're not at the bottom. Let me check. 30th. 30th out of 34. Wah, wah. Definitely going to need to find a double. Come on now. Send some heat. All right. Thank you, Brian. I will take it. I'll take that. Come on. Is this the one? No. Lame. It would have been so perfect if we could find a jam right there, right before the big blind. Man, after we go through the blinds, we're going to be working with something like 5 bigs, which is very sad days indeed. So, last orbit. This is going to be the last orbit of the stream, you guys, if we don't get there. Send me all your feel goods. Gonna need it. Aw, that's amazing, Christine. Yes, I would love to meet you in person next time we're at the lodge. I'm glad that you got to say hi to Jesse, though. He's the best. Queen 10. Okay, okay. Can work with that. When you're at the bottom of the barrel, you're kind of just calling off the standard call-offs. This isn't really fun to call off, but kind of a must do. I'm saying if the small blind jams. For those of you think, talking to myself here. Having a funeral for my cards before I turn them on their backs. All right. Like I said, Queen 10, certainly good enough if he knows his jamming ranges. So let's do it. Let's do a chat. Calling it off. Queen 10. Let's hit a queen or a 10. 10. Yes. And a queen. Hell yeah. All right. And he had a really good hand. I mean, I'll hit 6 blinds. How does he come up with 9s? Oh man, he must be so sad. He had way better hand than he needs to have to jam there. And now we get 7s. Blinds just go up. Let's see how this shakes out. But obviously if it folds to me or if just like Rampage or somebody opens, we can jam over the top. Boom. Here's our moment. Moment number 2. Let's run this up. All in. Let's go, Nemo. What you gonna do? 6, 5, 4. Folding. Okay, you guys. We're making great strides from that puny little 9K that we had 2 hands ago. Let's do this. This is yet again another shove. If it folds to me. I noticed at the end of one of the last streams, like somebody asking, like, why are you shoving all these hands? Or why are you shoving this? Why are you shoving that? I think they were on the newer side to tournaments maybe, or poker in general, but worth downloading or getting your hands on some pre-flop study ranges to like learn about why you would shove on this stack size. Keeping an eye on this lobby for you guys. 30 people left. And ace king. Whoop whoop. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm all in. Do whatever you want at this table. We ain't folding. I like tournaments for this, you know, for this reason. Things switch up a lot. The dynamics switch up a lot. All in. Give me your fire energy. Schwan having a little think. We got a caller. Uh-oh. Let's hope we've hit. Gonna need a lot of these. Fingers crossed, chat. What do you got? 7s? We got an ace. Let's hold. Let's hold. Yay! All right. Oh my gosh. All the way up to 47. Let's go. All right. 47K. We got this shit, guys. Let's see where that puts us. 47, I think, vaults us up to 12 or 13 out of 30. So we're almost getting to that spot where it feels like we have a shot at this. 8 packages. You guys, just in case you just got here, I've already won my package. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, or you follow WPT Global on Twitter, this just goes into a contest that you guys could win, which is so exciting. I love doing these. They're really a lot of fun. Plus, we have a little like side competition. Nothing is on the line, but just like pride is at stake between me and the other ambassadors of like, we want to win more seats than the other ones. This is like our best shot we have left in this last week of satellites. Yes. Feeling the love from the chat. Let's go. You guys are about to go on a fun ride next few hands. Rick's Rookies is asking about preflop jams. Yeah, is it any ace, decent king or queen? It definitely depends on your position, the stacks behind you. It depends on a whole lot of stuff. To me, that's what makes tournaments really interesting. It's not just like cash where everybody has 100 blinds. There's no dead money in there. It's just the small and the big, and like you just can play super tight and get away with it. No, in tournaments, you gotta play hands. And part of the risky things that comes with that is jamming to win all of that dead money that's out there, because it's worth such a high percentage of your current stack if you only have 10 to 12 bigs, that it's worth the risk. Yes. Katie Chandler, thank you for the heart. Let's go Ron with all the monies. Yes, I love when you guys get excited in the chat. Firing me up. Like I need any more fire. I'm over here doing some, whatever. I don't even know what that was. I was just happy to win a flip. Hey, Jesse's in there. He's still sweating it out. All right, this guy goes all in for 13K. We are not calling this off, obviously. That's what I'm feeling like, Ben. Jay Carver, run it up heater. The OG. Carter, you're probably the fourth person to ask me today. Are you and Jesse married? Not in this chat, by the way, like an actual person when I was at the Bellagio. We used to almost live at the Bellagio. We were there every day when I first moved here 11 years ago. And I haven't been playing at the Bellagio for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. No, longer than that. So to go back and see those same dealers, it was like a homecoming. And they all asked the same thing. Oh, are you and Jesse married yet? I'm like, oh, you guys have been asking me that for like 7 years. All right, we're going to be all in on Nemo. This is one of those hands where you just have to shove because it plays better as a shove. She folds. Whoop, 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 whoop. 9-5. The Dolly Parton. We need a new name for that. Dolly is way, way cuter than the 9-5 offsuit. $48K. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to keep checking this lobby and let you guys know. 29 left. We'll see if 48 can do it. It's this is the point where you actually have a lot to lose as me with my stack. For those of you who are unfamiliar with like ICM and stuff, here's the gist of it. Right now, well, in general, if you really don't have too much to lose because you're a bottom stack, you have more freedom to just go all in with the hands that you're supposed to go all in with based on, pre-flop charts, all that kind of stuff. But as we get closer and closer to those 8 remaining players being left, it gets dicey. You got to start tightening up significantly. And it really does suck to have Juan 2 to my left. Very capable, aggressive opponent who understands satellite dynamics and is going to be, if she's really paying attention to the stacks at our table, which I'm sure she is going to be attacking the shit out of my opens because she knows that I'm this middling stack that kind of just has to fold a lot of good hands to any aggression on her part because I really have too much to lose compared to a stack that only has 6K right now. Let me check out the bottom stack. Bottom stack is 12K. So 6 blinds, right? And I currently have almost 25. So, oh my goodness, what a flop. We say goodbye to Nemo. GG, Nemo. She's out of there. We lost another one. So what does that put us? 27 remain. Happy Ray. Okay, I haven't like danced and jumped around on stream in a while. I'm feeling it today. I'm comfortable with you guys. You know me, I know you. I'm gonna jump around in my hoodie when I win it all in. And I know you guys aren't gonna judge me too harshly. This guy's all in. Rampage calls it off with the ace. Drawing dead on the turn. GG, Gosp. All right, let me see. Holy moly, we lost 3 players very quickly. I think he's going to make it 24. This guy's all in as well. Wow. So that might be 23. This is going to be... this is going to be close, you guys. Oh, man. This is going to be close. What are these stacks now? Because I know Rampage loves to get loose with it. And I got Corey JM with 125K to my left. This is a no bueno situation right now with our stack sizes, with our stack setup at this table. Yikes. And they don't have much. I wonder who this is. What do I do? Do I shove over the top of them? I mean, I don't know if they realize like how tight they have to start being. So a lot of cash game, I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying a lot of cash gamers, they come into these satellites and they play them way too loose. They don't understand, like, you're not trying to win anything except get into the top 8. Like, you just need to survive. So they almost play like so many hands compared to like what's correct. Satellites are a whole nother beast. I don't claim to be any type of expert. I got a lot of work to do on satellites. But you guys, this hand is probably getting in the mix. Definitely getting in the mix now. It was gonna be close if somebody jammed and called. All in on Mr. Rampage. 15 bigs. Certainly don't want to like have to raise and call off. We don't. This is the part where you don't want to put yourself at risk. You're happy when you just take down the blinds and antes and you just survive. 22 people left. At some point, we can also start taking our time with folds, especially because our table situation is really, is not, it's really just, we're at a disadvantage with our table setup. I know English. I know some English words. Oh yes, early 2000s. Now Christina came out. Miss Aguilera. Perfect. We need a powerhouse right now for the final 22 people remaining. Thanks for the congrats on the engagement, Carter. Appreciate it. FRC says, oh, sorry, I missed your chat. Says, how will you be giving the seat away if you win it? That will be posted on my Twitter sometime this week. A few of us will get into a little huddle, figure out what kind of competitions we want to do, and then we'll break, post it on Twitter throughout the week. So follow me and WPT Global if you're not already, so you don't miss any updates on that. Down to the wire, though, so Let's see, the main is in, I think, 4 weeks. So I'll be trying to get that contest started and person chosen ASAP. But let's just get there first, okay? Let's get there. We've still got a little better than a 1 in 3 chance, but it is a 1 in 3 chance. 2 out of the 3 times we are not getting a seat. So let's keep it focused on giving ourselves the best chance possible. I'm super handcuffed. Super handcuffed at this table with all of these big stacks to my left. I don't even know if I should be opening this. Well, we're going to try it because I want to test the waters and see how people are playing as the bigger stacks. All right. We didn't see any resistance, which is nice. We got to like just sniper in a couple of raises, get those folds. Cheeky. Just fold. Yes. Yes. That's a win in my book. That is a win. Only at a satellite can you be like so pumped about blinds and antes. Besides the main event or any final table of a World Series, any big final table, you'll hear a rail go crazy. You'll be like, "What happened?" And be like, "They won the blinds and antes." And you're like, "Oh shit, really?" That's like if there's millions up for grabs, you know? Even 100K, 6-figure scores. All right, Ben. I hope that I have some good news for you tomorrow when you wake up. Thanks, Robert. Luke, who's better at poker, you or Charlie Carroll? 100% Charlie Carroll. All right, Mr. Jamin Burton. I haven't even talked about Jamin being at our table as well. Jamin to my right, Rampage to my left, sandwiched in between these two, trying to just win our seat. Ever since we had all those rapid fire bust outs, we haven't lost anyone. Still 22 people. Short stack has 25K, so I know that's less than 10 bigs, but that's actually pretty deep for a satellite. When you're getting close to the end of a satellite, it's like some people will scrape by with 3 blinds and win their package. We're going to take all the time in the world and then fold. There you go, Rampage. Take it down. I've been standing this whole time and about that time stretch. Jamin is going for it. Taking our sweet time, stalling. My eyes are glued to this lobby. Don't worry, guys. I will keep you updated. Lines are about to go up, and it's going to get a little frisky in here. 30 seconds till a level change. And then all these people, including us, we're going to be so short. Oh, no. There's a couple of people that have 8K. Jamie Cursor has 4K, so we're going to lose a couple of people here soon, most likely. Thanks, Gilgamesh. Rally the troops. Ooh, Oscar, that would be fun. I love that idea. Oscar said, you can make an online home game tournament to give the seat away if you win. Love that. I could stream it. We could all sweat it. That'd be really, really fun. Although it is kind of hard to stream it. Yo, we got Maddie. Aw. Thanks for becoming a member, Maddie. You're going to see a little Shiba walk across the screen soon. In honor of your membership. Okay. This one, I think 12 blinds, I would usually rip it in. So I think we'll just let this one go. I don't know. This is such a weird setup because I have these 3 people that cover me all to my left. I'm not sure if Rampage is tightening up because he's expecting Corey JM to go after it. So far, I don't know if you guys have seen it and I've missed it while looking at chat, but I don't think so far Corey JM has been putting on any pressure. I don't know if he knows how much power he has over everyone. 19 players left, you guys. Yes, Maddie. Shiba squad. Okay, so now out of the 2 hands between pocket 4s and king 9 suited, I would, in satellites, you certainly prefer, if you're going to choose one of them to go all in with, it would have been king 9 suited. Because a lot of our studying with satellites has taught us that your blockers, having an ace or a king in a satellite is huge. It reduces the amount of call-offs that your opponents can have against you by a lot. But when you have just 2 baby cards, even though it's a pair, you don't block anything. You don't block any ace-high holdings that will call you off. They all of a sudden have a ton more hands that they could be going all in with. Ooh, what's this situation? Oh my goodness. I think I have to fold as well. 18 left. I want to be shoving into... Oh, look, we have Juan, we have Tom. They all have 100k to my left. Man, this is going to be a clincher. Daniel, what is my accent? I'm not sure. I would just call it American. Born and raised in South Florida. So maybe Floridian? South Floridian chica from the woods. From out in the boonies. That's my accent. Thanks, Poker Stiff. Way to stream snipe. Love it. Yeah, these are interesting spots. I'm not sure if I could have jammed those king 9s and king 9s. It would be such a shame to make it all this way and then bust 1 table left. When I'm looking at the lobby, got people with 24k, 30k, 37. We're currently 13th out of 18th. We're in no clear position to make the seat. But we're going to just have to choose our moments very carefully. This is very nerve-wracking. Okay. I mean, I think I'm just folding this as well. I want to pick spots where I'm jamming in late position against maybe 1 to 3 people, not the whole table. And I would like to have blockers with a king or an ace or a pair, obviously would be good. That's what we're looking for. I'm not sure if it's happening at this table, but I definitely know Rampage and Jamin with calls and with shoves are much looser than just because I've played with them a bunch in these things. They're much looser in the satellites when we start to get deep in them. They're just like, all right, we're in there. Let's just increase your variance a little bit. Oh, come on, poker gods. Give us something we can jam this hand. Like, this would have been a great spot for a king 10 or a king 9 suited. Yeah, that is the tricky part, Enigmatic, is finding a site to do it on where the most amount of countries can play. "17 people. We're one table away from winning this, you guys. Winning this seat. But we are 16 out of 17 now, now that the blinds have gone around. So, very, very tense in here. This guy's screen name is Water Farts. Come on, man. What is that? Ooh, big pot brewing. Juan peeled her big blind and check raised the flop. Continues for a small amount on this turn. Gets it through. So what does that put her to? 125K. We're going to need a jam. We're going to need a jam. Dang, I wish that I had jammed that king 9 suited earlier, I think, even though it was under the gun. Would have been nice to at least have gotten one jam through. I don't want to get down to the point where people just have so many more chips than me that they don't worry about calling us off, which is kind of our unfortunate current situation with Juan having so many chips, 2 to our left, and Tom having Tom's not going to want to call me off super light, but Juan's stack is starting to get there where she's not going to worry about it too much. Woohoo! It's tense. It's exciting stuff. Gonna need some fire. Yeah, send me the jacks, Enigmatic. Send them. This one's also going to be a fold. This early, I believe. Obviously, if it's a regular tournament, you just go with it. Satellite with all these huge stacks that cover me. A little bit different. A little bit different. Couple people lower than us now. 15 out of 17. Ooh, we are going to need a miracle. Enigmatic rooting for pocket jacks. Robert Ball rooting for pocket kings. I'll take either of those, you guys. I'll take even just a king jack. King jack will work. I love Tom, but I'm rooting for Water Farts to win. Not because of his name, but because he's to my right. And I want to have a little more fold equity when I jam into Tom, who's on my left. Yes, Luke. Okay, if you guys are just getting here, this is a satellite. So it's a tournament at a cheaper buy-in. No, Tom just made even more chips. It's a tournament at a cheaper buy-in. This was a $550 buy-in. And all you have to do is survive to the last remaining 8 people, and $12,000 packages get given to all 8 people. It doesn't matter if you have one ante left in your stack. It doesn't matter if you're the huge chip leader. You all get the same amount of money for surviving. So that's the whole point of a satellite. You'll hear sometimes casinos advertising like, oh, there's 100 satellite winners guaranteed into this event. And they're basically trying to say like people who play normally lower stakes won their way into this higher stakes event, and it is just a selling point to get more players to come out and play with maybe less experienced players at that buy-in level. What's up, Daniel? Do you play cash or tournaments these days? I mostly play tournaments. I have been grinding away online lately when I do play. Been splitting my time between making videos, writing some stuff that'll be coming out soon, and just random stuff. Poker related. Looks like we're down to 16 now that we have a full table. Look at our puny little 30K. We need to water this baby and let her grow. She ain't gonna make a seat. Not at this level. We're gonna have to work on that. Let's see, 16 left. Yep. Me and Jamin both have about the same stack size. Little 30K stacks. One person under me, Nemesis, has 14K, so it doesn't really matter though. We really want to. We're gonna be stalling a lot, you guys, when we get to this at this point, because every second counts. If your table is playing slower than the other table, you're gonna lose chips at a slower rate, and in a satellite, that's a huge. Every hand that you do that is a huge gain. What up, Drake? Well, it's going okay. We are, 15 left. Somebody busted at the other table. There's 15 left in this tournament. But 8 people pay. It's a satellite. What up, Conrad? What the hell, man? Always my favorite rule breaker, Conrad. I have a feeling you're gonna find a way to get in that tournament. Don't you worry. I love that idea, Oscar. Thank you for that. He said if you make a tourney, if I win the package, right? Which we still got 7 people to bust, guys. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But if we do win the package, a fun idea for giving it away would be to play in a tournament, an online home game. And Oscar said you can request people record their screen and then we can clip it all together. That would be a great little promo piece. I love that idea. Thank you so much. Throwing that out there. Oh man, can we do it? After this break, I'm pretty sure we're either the shortest or second shortest. Second shortest currently. 15 left. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. And we have all of these ginormous stacks right to my left. Not an envious position to be in. They're all going to feel inclined to want to call me and bust me. So we're just going to have to find it. Give me an ace. Give me a king. Let's get it in there. Let me use the restroom real quick before I miss a hand. Be right back. 1 minute. 1 minute, and we're going to double up. Right, chat? Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Sean's in there, you guys. He's got 63K. Good luck to you, too. Hell yeah. I feel it, you guys. This is going to be our time. We're going to get a good hand. Somebody's going to give us that double. And I think we're going to need more than that one double, but let's just start there. Not greedy. Let's just start with that one double. Not the 10-6. That's not going to do it. Ooh, but we shouldn't fold too fast. Can't be too hyped on that fold button. I'm always like one to just click that baby right away. Gotta fold a little slower. I know it's not entertaining for you guys, but maybe we could just sweat it out a little longer. You guys like hanging out, right? Right, we got some emojis in the chat. Thank you, Ron. Thanks, Drake. All together, Luke wants to know how many people were in this. 124. They got 124 entrants. Chris, read 'em and weep. Said, hey, Ashley, win that seat. Okay, I'm going to try. We've got work to do. Yeah, Aditya, that is the logistical question regarding that idea. Maybe Oscar has an idea. I know there's like some free play sites. Like free money, what's it called? Play money sites. So that could be a cool idea as a host. Conrad. He's like, shameless plug. Anybody want to buy my 10K action while it's on the topic, Why not just buy a piece of Conrad on the side, you guys, while we sweat this out. Is this going to be the one? I think we've got to go with something like this pretty soon. I think this is the one, you guys. King 10. We've been looking for any big card. Fingers crossed. We're all in with this. 5 blinds. Boom. Let's go. Please, everyone, fold. Just fold. Fold to me. Still 15 left, so we're going to need this to hold. We're going to need it to double. We're going to need it to do something. The tension is killing me, you guys. I know you're supposed to stall, but can you just hurry up and fold for me? Dragon, don't you dare. Fold. Slowly send your cards into the middle. Back away slowly. Yes. All right. That was huge, you guys. Now we can survive just a little bit longer. Got the same exact hand. This is too light at this. I think this is too light now. I need like at least king jack from one more position over. Bye bye. Damn. Thanks, Robert Ball. Love the tips. Thank you. Oh, baby, this is gonna be an intense bubble. Even with that, you guys were still 14 out of 15, so it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Eek. Oh yeah, that could be a well. I probably can't run a contest for a WPT Global related thing on Club GG, Josh. I think the bosses at the top might be a little not into that idea, but other than that, I like where your head's at. Aw, and thanks for the super chat. That's very nice of you. You will also see a Shiba coming across the screen in about 4 minutes. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you guys for being here. Got about 200 of you guys in the chat sweating it out. Final 15. 8 will pay. Can we make it happen? We are an underdog. Currently an underdog. Everybody got the memo about tanking, so that's why things are taking a little while. So you'll see if you play in a live situation, when you get to this point, the win is really good about this. Speaking of the win, since we're going to be playing this 10K there, the win is the best on their bubble situations. When they start to go around, the floor starts to go around as the money creeps closer, and they're just paying attention to the tables. And when they start to see even, a few too many tables that then they're liking, who are stalling, like a bunch of players are stalling and taking too long with their hands, they're like, all right, that's it. We're going hand for hand starting right now. So they kind of, and they take, what happens with hand for hand is they take 2 minutes off the tournament clock per hand. All the dealers have to just deal one hand and stop, and then they all stand up, and then we can deal another hand. So it's a good way to combat all of the stalling that goes on. It's a way better experience in my opinion. But the WPT does an even better job because when you're 8 away for the money, I believe, you get a 30-second shot clock even. Like they just they give you time banks and they're like, all right, from here on out until the end of the tournament, you get these time banks and you're going to get 30 seconds before every single action and that's it. You can always use your time bank, but once people figured out that it was good, stalling was good strategy, it kind of makes it unbearable when you're just sitting there live. Oh, Oscar said we could use Poker Stars. Okay. We could use Poker Stars as the play money. But I don't know. It'll be funny because I'm not sure how to host it on a competing site, right? I'm not really sure about any of that. We'll see. We're the shortest stack of this satellite, so not gonna really worry about it too much. Things are looking dire. We're not the shortest. We're still freaking 14 out of 15. Yep, SG, that's what happens in these things. You gotta pick your spots wisely. Still a full 7 people that have to bust. Oh man, is this gonna be it? Got a suited hand, decently connected. We don't have any high cards, but we're just so far away from the money that we have to go with this one, I believe. All in. Woo! He snap folded. That felt good. All right, we're going to be doing the same with this hand if it gets folded to us. This is the spot I'm talking about. Like, we want to be in later position with less people to call us off. Even though these are the big stacks, they're not going to want to call off. Tom's not going to want to call off 43K. Juan is risking way less by calling us off, but even she doesn't want to diminish her chip lead right now. All right, here it goes. We found a good spot. Hell yeah. Going with it. Let's do it. All in. Oh, I should have tanked those extra 6 seconds. Whatever. Just fold, Juan, please. Please. Yes. Here we go. All right, Ryan Rob in the chat. Moodium, happy to be here. All right. Poker stiff. That pooch stole that bread. Wasn't that cute? I love that little Shiba animation. Yep. Unfortunately, it's part of the game. If the software doesn't have built-in hand for hand, the stalling is definitely strategically advantageous to every single player. All right, Poker Stiff. We've got Tom Wheaton to my left, Faded Spade CEO. We've got Boba Tea Lover to his left, who is Juan Liu, I believe. Cannot confirm that. I'm pretty sure that's Juan Liu. Who else? We've got Rampage still in the mix. Who else? Cold Hands, our friend Sean. Still 15. You guys are troopers sweating out this bubble. The big one, $12,000 bubble on the line. For any of you being like, oh, you should just go all in, all in, all in. We're working hard here for this 12K for somebody. Somebody to go live out their dream here in Vegas, here at the Wynn. Thank you, Sean. Brian said, thoughts on taking some time away when variance is starting to affect you? Woo, I did that hardcore in October. Maybe a little too much time for my own my own liking, but I think it's an under. I think people don't talk about it that much. They say, "Oh, just take a break," and then you're supposed to come back and just be like this whole renewed player or person or something like that. And that's a break can help, but it doesn't necessarily get at the problem of like any mental game problems that you might have when variance is really starting to get to you. So one of the things that you can work on for sure is figuring out other reasons that you play poker besides like just the money, like what intrigues you about it. And you can always make sure that you're focused on qualitative results just as much as you focus on quantitative profit loss, right? So did I go in there and make appropriate adjustments to the player types that were at my table? And if you did and you got sucked out on, hey, that's a win. That should be a win in your book. Like, yeah, you lost the tournament, but you played well. And to just constantly be stretching your limits of like your curiosity of the game, constantly be pushing yourself to want to learn new and greater things in this game. there's always something more to be learned, which is why it's really cool and can keep you around for a lifetime. Woohoo! We've got a pair. 14 left. I've got more fold equity this time with a bigger stack, but I've got to get through everybody at my table. And like I said, you want big cards over pocket pairs. I do think this is a spot where I'm going to go with it, though. Wish me luck, guys. This is a clincher. All in. 14 left, so only 6 people have to bust, but we're still kind of floating around the bottom. We have a stack that's a good portion of everyone's stack left at this table, so fingers crossed. Please, one time, everybody, fold, fold, fold. Two more players. Such a sweat. All right, we did it. We got it through. Every shove is really its own thing. We got ace 10. We are currently 11th out of 14 players. Guy just goes all in. We cannot call off. I know this one. I know this one for sure. I know Jesse's in the chat. I know my coach would tell me, no, you cannot call off. Way, way better to be the one who's shoving than to be the one that's calling. $14 left. Let's do this. Let's see. Water farts. Water farts to my right is 14 out of 14. Poker, whatever. Is 2 to my right is 13 out of 14. And then I'm up in 11th place. We are getting there. I can almost live update the title of this stream as we lose people. 14 left. Poker just got a good shove through. Good spot for it. We've got an ace. 7 big blinds. This is gonna be a shove. Never mind. Water farts got in there. Don't bust, water farts. It's just too fun to say your name. All right, my early 2000s Apple playlist has now made its way to like the Usher and Busta Rhymes portion of the playlist. It's very nice. Hey, Enigmatic. They just asked me. They asked me back in April or May. They liked the vlog and the energy, and they wanted me to kind of. I'm not a WPT the whole company ambassador just for global at this point. Just trying to promote. It's a brand new site. I mean, they haven't even been around a full year yet. Jesse's in the chat. telling all the players at my table 4 minutes ago to fold. Love the energy. All caps. Thanks, Bird. Man, you guys, this is an epic bubble. Nobody wants to give anything. Not an inch. Hello, pocket pair. I think this will also be our moment. In the hijack, we got a pair. 7 big blinds on the lower end of the lobby. All in. Let's go. Get it. Don't you do it, Tom. All right. Whew. We do not want to call. We're putting it out in the universe. No calling. Just fold. We'll survive another orbit. Aw, Jamin. Not the rampage busting you. GG. We just have one more player to get through. Come on. Come on, poker gods. That's really funny, Ragnar. He said you could tell how long ago that game was from Jesse's vlog based on Landon's hair. It's a nice time placer. Yeah, everybody talking about the tanking, like it's just a necessity. You have to do it when the other table could be tanking longer than your table. You're negatively free rolling yourself if you are not the table that's taking a slower amount of time. You're gonna get, if like, let's just take it to the extreme. If we just played one hand this whole hour and the other table played, the normal amount of hands, the short stacks at that table would just blind out quicker. They'd be forestalling quicker, right? So you're just more likely to bust as a short stack at a table that is playing quicker. So it just behooves you to tank. And so when the software, like this could definitely be a suggestion for them to improve the site. Part of like the software that can improve it is starting hand for hand slightly earlier. Like maybe you just add in, I don't know how to do this. I have no idea how to develop software, but if you could make like some sort of algorithm where it's just like the average amount of hands played per however many or half hours like goes down a certain amount. If it goes down by a certain like significant margin, that could just trigger hand for hand starting. So it's literally like they do at the Win, where it's a live person walking around, kind of getting a feel for how much people are tanking. Just do that with some sort of algorithm. I don't know if that's even possible, but there's some smart person out there that can figure it out. Like, hey, this table is playing 10 less hands per like 30 minutes than they did the last 30 minutes. Maybe it's that point in the tournament where everybody's starting to stall. Okay, that triggers hand for hand. And now you don't have that problem anymore, because I do agree for recreational players, especially like this part of the experience is exciting, but then it crosses the line into like you're just sitting there watching each other wait before you fold. Still 14 left, y'all. This is a grind. But we're right in there. I mean, we're 10th place now. We've really worked our way up a little bit. 5 places higher than we were 20 minutes ago. So that's good. Unfortunately, though, we need to squeak in at least 8th. Get anything from this. I appreciate you guys all sending the fold energy to the rest of my table mates. Thank you very much. If this folds to me, I will also be all in. Yeah, right now Juan is second in chips, chip leading at our table, and has not really been opening, or I think she's probably just like, I'm gonna cruise and just lock up my 8th place. So it's like the rest of us, I mean, that's kind of good for us. We can just find our jam spots and not have to worry that we're gonna run into it. All right, here it is. The 10-second countdown. And then this baby is gonna be all in, and we're gonna pray. 2, 1, all in. Please, Tom. Find it in your heart. Find it in your heart to just fold your hand. Nice. I agree, Maddie. I 100% agree. We were talking about this last stream, but that's the plan for the channel, is that me and Jesse are combining forces. It's not going to be, oh, I'm going to do less vlogs. It was for his first one because there were a lot of technical things that we had to go through, and I was like his little vlogger mentor, had to teach him all the ropes. But he worked on that every day, all day for like 10 days, trying to pump out his very first one all the way through. The plan is I'll make a vlog, he'll make a vlog, and you'll get two vlogs from the channel each week. Either we'll be playing at the same place or just from each of our perspectives. So, love hearing you guys' feedback. Thank you for that. Eventually, we'll both be streaming on the channel too, and it'll just be combine everything, you know? You get the coach perspective and like the wee little student who's just trying her best. And then like 5 years from now, I'll be like, haha, I'm going to teach you now, Jesse. Right? I'm too bad at math to ever be able to teach Jesse anything. He's wicked shap, as they say in Boston. His neck of the woods. Ooh, okay, Drake. I like that reason. If you have to go at this point, that's a good reason. He's got to go take a girl out for a beer. Love to hear it. Have fun. Hopefully we have some good news for you tomorrow. See you next time. Okay, this is going to be a jam. You guys know the drill. Put your chips in the middle, cross your fingers, and then sweat. 7 blinds. We got some paint cards. All in. All the money. Enigmatic said, I just noticed that this table is inside an octagon fighting ring. Yeah, I just noticed the net as you said fighting ring. Really going with that. In the ring. Metaphor. Or analogy or whatever it is. I agree, Gilgamesh. If Jesse's in the chat, I'm definitely going to run hot. Right? Yes. Nobody wants to bust. We're just jamming, jamming, jamming. Woohoo! Back to back. Back to back, all ins. People are already crossing their fingers in the chat. Send me some more. We're going to need it. We got that ace. We got that big ace. That's all we need. All we're asking for. Nice little ace. Need to get that Theracane back out. Do a little massaging. All the pressure. The pressure is on. Welcome to those of you guys who just joined the stream. You're in for you came at the right time. Let's just put it that way. We're 6 people away, 6 bust outs away across 2 tables from making a $12,000 package that we can give away. Holy crap, we have another jam, you guys. We have over 100K all of a sudden. I'm going to put this cane down, pay attention, and go all in. Hell yeah, all in. Boom, baby. We got it. We got it. This can't be the time. This can't be the time you find it, Joan. Not the one time that you barely cover me. It's really fun now to have chips because now Juan doesn't want to call either. Like, nobody wants to call. I cover everybody but Juan. After this, we'll be pretty close, if not more, right? 136, yeah. I'll still be slightly covered by her, but this is so epic. We ran it up from like 25K, just getting a bunch of jams through. Oh boy. We gotta win a flip. That's a jack. Come on, baby. Hold. Hell yeah. All right. Bye, poker. Good game. All right. That makes it 13, and I've got everyone covered at the table. Juan is still a risky business for me because she's got so many chips. But you guys, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. For this moment in time, we are the chip leader. Current moment in time, we are the chip leader of this thing. Okay. Everybody's been tiptoeing around, not playing their chip leader role. Here's how it's going to go. We're just going to be implementing Shove Fest City now that we've got the chip lead because, like I said, they're just going to have to call off super tight. Only 13 people remain. Five are going to go before this package is locked down. But it's going to be, I mean, look, it's like, I get it. I get why Juan wasn't jamming because she just has it locked up, right? She's second in chips. So maybe I should kind of take a page out of her book because I don't want to just accidentally run into it with her and then be out a seat. Obviously, we're folding to this guy. We'll talk through all the situations as they come. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. This folds to me. I'll be jamming. Okay, Miss Schwan, starting with the min raise. That's new. We haven't seen that in quite a few orbits. 12 players left. Somebody busted at the other table. Oh, crap. I'm glad we celebrated that one moment in time where we were the chip leader, because I just looked at the lobby and Rampage Poker himself is all the way up to 200 and something K. So he must have just busted that person who took 13th. He's got everybody at his table well covered. We know how that goes based on previous experiences with Mr. Rampage and these satellites. He's just going to go all in like every hand. Okay, so now Juan covers me again with that open. We can kind of just keep it chill. Not gonna lie, we can just keep it chill and pretty much have it locked up. But you do have to bust some people at some point. James E said, I feel like we haven't seen a flop in like 30 minutes. I hate to spoil it, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to see a flop for the rest of this satellite. It's all about the pre-flop game when you get to this point. Everybody's short. It's just knowing your shoving ranges, knowing your call-off ranges. The few things that I've studied with satellites, way more crucial to your study as a satellite player, to study what do you call off with. Because if you're wrong on that end, you're costing yourself a ton of equity. And if you're a little bit wrong on your shoving ranges, it's not that bad, because the most important type of equity in the satellite is fold equity. You just need to survive. All right, water farts. Happy he's hanging around. Oh, thank you, Mitchell. Let's go. Hey, Bob made it to the chat. If you guys see Robert Gray in the chat, congratulate him, because he already won one of these giveaways. He made fantastic Willy Wonka video in my last contest. So he'll be out there in Vegas in December. All right, I'm with you, Ferd. He said, time to just sit out and use your little back thingy. Okay, so, all right, this was gonna be a spot. I'm actually gonna, because I'm supposed to stall anyway, so I'm gonna just, oops. Like, we're folding, but I just wanted to screenshot this. 11 people left. All right, whatever. Screenshot, fail. But anyway, I just wanted to screenshot that spot as like a study spot for like, what if, Jesse, if you're paying attention to the screen, I had King Jack or Queen Jack suited in the spot. If Water Farts had folded, was that a jam? Because I cover everyone but Juan. So they're going to fold a ton. But I also, for that like teeny tiny percent that somebody calls off and I bubble this thing, that is also a disaster, because only 3 people have to bust now. Tom, 50K left. He is not even the shortest stack. He is 9th out of 11th. So there are 2 people shorter than you guys. This is why you tank, because at the other table, I am positive. I can't pull up the table on this software, but I'm positive that Rampage, based on what I saw earlier, that his stack was so huge, he's still at 272. Like, that guy, for sure, is just jamming every single hand, right? So, if they have shorter stacks on that table, 2 of them bust, then if Tom busts, yeah, that means we really want to go slow. and basically just wait out the fireworks that I'm 100% sure are happening at that other table. Ace Queen versus Ace 3. Boom. GG, Tom. What does that put us at? 10? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. At the other table, you guys, there are 10 left. 8 pay. Just go ahead and update this title. We're just going to keep updating the title of this stream. Probably once I update it, like, Rampage will have busted out somebody else. Somebody's got 29K. The next shortest stack has 44K. We're sitting right in the middle in 5th place. So, just gotta keep folding. Even this, it's like so painful, but I don't want to give up my position in the tournament. Not worth it. Can't be calling off pair this low. Remember, this is not a normal tournament. It's just a satellite win. Like, if you make it, you win you win the package. There's nothing special if you win it by being the chip leader. So, the other table, those guys are just going to either have to call all in or blind down to little nothings. 28. I mean, that's less than 2 blinds. So, that's why you fold the 5s. I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't even check the lobby for that. Boo! Sean busted in 12th. Good run. Trust me, I know it sucks to run that deep and bubble it. That happened to me last night. It took 3rd. When only one person wins. Not fun. Not fun indeed. If you guys like free money and all these free giveaways on Twitter, please like this stream. Show WPT Global that it's worth doing all these promotions where they're losing tons of money, because it gets the word out and you guys are the direct beneficiaries of all that. So we've been sweating it out together. It's been fun. I hope if you guys have fun that you will say so in the chat at the end of this. All right, Water Farts gets it. He's all in. He's going to be doing that probably every hand, if I had to guess. He's been waiting in the weeds. He had 30K not 10 minutes ago. Now he's all the way up to 190. This game is crazy that we all sign up to play. I've got my eyes glued to this lobby, you guys. Don't worry. If somebody busts in 10th, I will know about it. And you will know about it. Right alongside me. Cheeky B looks like he got at least a jam through. He's up to 40K from 28, which is still less than 3 blinds. See what I mean? Like earlier, I'm like, oh, 10 blinds is heaps in a satellite. This is what I'm talking about. Once you finally get down to it, most people have less than 10 blinds, and then you've got Water Farts. Water Farts is the runaway chip leader at our table with like 13 blinds. So it's nice to know what to expect at the end of things, and to not just like punt because you think you only have 10 bigs. Like 10 bigs is a lot in these things. You don't want to just go busting out. Hey guys, if you guys are just joining in, this is a satellite, not a normal tournament. So if you see all these folds, these crazy folds happening that look like, what the hell is she doing? Why is she folding these good hands? That's because it's not a normal tournament. We all bought into this just to win a bigger buy-in seat. $10,000 worth to be exact, plus $2,000 worth of travel expenses covered. So if I bust now, or if I bust in one more place, I get $0. Nada. Two more people bust. We all of a sudden have $12,000 that we can give away to one of you sometime this week. So huge difference. Wow, this guy called all in. It's quite the call off. Holy smokes, gets the double. Holy smokes, gets the double. And then checking the lobby, Cheeky B down to, well, still similar, 39K. So we can almost be assured that they are tanking just as hard as we are at that other table, trying to outlast the other table. The best way to do that when you only have 2 blinds is to use all your time bank up. Just don't even let the blinds come to you for as long as you are able to. As long as it's built into the software. Thank you, Bird. I hope you're talking about the 10K, Gilgamesh. We're not going to be getting heads up with anybody in this one. As soon as we hit 8, the tournament is done. But if you're talking about you want to see me and Rampage get heads up in the 10K, the win, hell yeah, I'd love to see me and Rampage get heads up too. Because that means we made it heads up. Already millionaires at that point, probably. Pretty sure. Yo, RC made it. What's up, RC? Oh god, please don't make me sweat out the end of this after we worked so hard. Get our chip stack up. Because now we're in that spot where we're going to have to just fold, fold, fold. So you guys see that, what's his face? Isp Lashkrans. This guy who just went basically all in, but left a little bit back. That's really smart to do in a satellite because if he gets called or if somebody puts him all in for that last 900, he gets extra time. He gets that extra 15 seconds. You see how detailed people get about their time bank. They know it all comes down to how much time you take per hand. It's really important. Cheeky B at the other table doubled up to 64K, and now Deuce Wilder has 39K. So 2 big blinds, and the other person, we just got 10 seconds added to our time bank, so that's sweet. Michael, yes, good question. The event will be televised, and it will be in December. I think they're going to give you like the schedule for that, but yeah, it will be televised. So now this is an interesting spot. Deuce Wilder at the other table has 39K. Cheeky B has 64K. So we are third. We're literally 8 out of 10. And we have ace queen. So if Water Farts goes all in, oh man, this could be bad. I think this might be a spot where I can actually fold ace queen. I know you guys are going to go nuts, but I'm pretty sure that that's true. Deuce Wilder just got the double. This is so painful. So painful. Goodbye, beautiful hand. Like we talked about before, you guys, you want to be jamming, not calling off. That one is the closest spot that we've gotten to. So I'm going to definitely take a little, oh, well, screenshot's gone of that. But anyway, I know Coach will be in the chat telling me if that was right or not. Like, obviously, this guy is shoving every hand. Or at least a lot of hands. But I don't know if taking even like a 60-40 right now is smart. I know it sounds crazy if you're not used to playing satellites, but it's just that's how it is. Bear with me. After that fold, now we're back to 8th instead of 9th out of 10. Oh, girl, I need to sit down. Been standing up this whole stream. It's starting to hit me. I think that was the closest spot with the ace queen. Obviously, it's like the best hand we've gotten, but really sucks to call all in. And be 100% at risk rather than to jam and to most of the time just get folds. I like that. Ragnar said 2K travel expenses. I'm renting a hot air balloon and floating up to the wind like an old-timey tycoon. You do whatever you want with that 2K. If you float on over here in a hot air balloon though, let me know about that shit because I want to film it. That'd be amazing. Yep, Gilgamesh. Other people watching kind of both tables, giving me the lowdown on what's happening at Rampage's table. It looks like he just doubled up a bunch of people, which sucks for us. We want to see him eliminating them. That's why we make these folds. Because if he just eliminated them instead of doubling them up, we'd already be winning this package. That's kind of the risk we take. We're sort of just trading places. It's us. This guy Dragon just dropped pretty low, and Deuce Wilder. We're all, and now Juan as well. Me and Juan have similar stacks. We're all kind of trading those bottom 4 places. It's going to be real dicey. I just don't see myself being able to get in a shove with water farts going after me. But I'm just crossing my fingers that either Deuce Wilder or Dragon, who must be at Rampage's table, that he finally gets it done. Bust them out of this. Man, he's taking his time on this one. We're loving that. Take your full 45 seconds. I'm surprised he didn't, yeah, Mitchell Stein said fold the ace queen. Michael Hendricks said call it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of you wanting me to call it off, but I'm going to wait for Jesse's take on that. We would have to plug it into a software like ICMizer or something like that, I think. Or is there a special thing for satellites? I'm not even sure how you look that up. So much pain folding that ace queen, but I don't know. Would have been so sad to bust out by calling it off there all at the same time. Dragon's got 55. Deuce Wilder's got 53. So we're just barely pipping them with our stack. We've got 65, including our big blind. We're gonna be cutting it close. Man, it really sucks that Rampage doubled those guys up rather than just busting them out, and we would have been done. Bubble goes on. Holy moly, we just got a walk, you guys. I don't know if you guys know how huge that is. And now we get kings. Holy crap. Well, we're not folding this one. Sorry. I know that one. Can't be folding no pocket kings. We're currently 8th, 85K. The other guys, Juan to my left with 66K. Dragon on the other table with 53. So this is the time, right as break is about to come on. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. I'm like, my palms are actually sweating. I don't know why I'm sweating this so hard. It's just a satellite, but we're gonna be calling you off, water farts. This you guys, there's no question. I'm going with this one. I would love to know the line though. I would love to know what the cutoff is. Like, do you fold tens? Jacks? Like, you're supposed to call what here? Like, I want to know what the cutoff is. Water farts in the tank. Wow, he folds. Okay. We want him to fold, right? We want to not be at risk. We don't need to do our time bank because we're on a break. So the other table's not getting a hand anyway. All right. Quick look at the stats here. After that got through, we're at 113K. 10 still remain. That puts us all the way up to 5th place now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dead middle of the pack. Actual average stack. Cheeky B, who is at the bottom. What? Cheeky B is such an appropriate name for that guy right now because they are all the way up to 4th place after being at the bottom of the chip counts. I don't know, since there were 14 left. So, very cheeky indeed. Okay, Dragon, 51K. Juan directly to my left. Boba Tea Lover. 10th out of 10. So, all eyes are going to be on her and Dragon at the other table. This is just a bunch of Chinese characters. I'm not sure how to say that. So 8th place is 85K. Holy Smokes is in 7th, so on and so forth. So that's what we're looking at after this break. How you guys feeling? You think we're going to secure it? I can't believe that we just got, like, that was the most tense moment when we were just trading who was the shortest stack. And then we get a walk and we pick up pocket kings. You happily shove. Obviously, we're way happier to shove than to call off and to be 100% at risk, but we weren't going anywhere either way. Bob, if you're asking about pre-flop stuff, obviously use Floptimal. That's Jesse's app for pre-flop tournament stuff. If you want to just practice some post-flop scenarios or ICM or things like that, I use a program called GTO Wizard. Really good trainer. Got like a built-in trainer, so you can just kind of put in stack sizes that you want to study, put in a scenario that you want to study, and then hit start. And then you're just getting fed that spot over and over again. It's like you're running drills, but for poker. So GTO Wizard. And for all pre-flop play, They have stuff in there. I obviously would rather recommend Jesse's because I know how far along they solved their solutions. I can't be 100% sure about GTO Wizard in terms of preflop stuff. So I know that their preflop, that Floptimal's preflop stuff is very accurate. 51 seconds, you guys. We're almost there. Over 400 of you guys in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Very, very close to taking this thing down. Almost there. 10 left. 8 pay. Come on, one time. Let's bust some 2 people out. Please. Be a great way to end the weekend. We're so close. Just rip it, water farts. We know you're going to. uh, hey, DIY Deborah. Welcome back. Said Darrow Kearney has a great poker book on satellite play. Yes, ma'am. That's the one I read. All the people are so mad in chat. Like, we have to watch folds, all these folds, but. And let me check the lobby. I think I'll fold this with, oh, well, freaking time banks. Well, I was going to fold it anyway. Because big blind covers me. I'm not sure that they can call off that wide, but we're just 2 away. We're like right on the bubble. So now that puts Juan, she's still super low down on there. 30K. She's got 1 blind. See, this is why you make some of these folds like, if she doubles up, yep, that would put her kind of back in it, but it's almost like a foregone conclusion. Like, you just don't need to do much. Like, if you're going to be a good poker pro, know when to put your foot on the gas, know when to pull back. Dragon at the other table with only 21K, you guys. So we're looking at somebody with 1 big and somebody with less than 1 big. Here goes Juan. She's all in for 30K. Going to get called by, holy smokes, almost definitely. That would be real strange if you did it. Okay. Gonna get called by maybe 2 people. Unless holy smokes gets it in. So you'll see this happen. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but a lot of times if this was like the direct bubble, they would just kind of check it down to try to keep as many possible cards live at showdown that would bust out the shortest stack. In this case, it's Juan, but. Robert Ball is sweating this like it's his rent money. Hell yeah. It's so exciting at the end. 9 left. Somebody must have busted at the other table. So if Juan busts, Dragon just busted at the other table. If Juan busts in this hand, you guys, we have locked up $12,000 that we will be giving away this week. Come on now. I love Juan, but like, let's just end this. Everybody send some heat. Let's go. She took it down, all the way down. All right, nice hand, Juan. Does that mean we do have... It looks like somebody has 53K. Direct bubble. Freaking A. And the big chip stack is in the big blind. That's another spot I want to know about. The other table has somebody with 38K. Less than 2 big blinds. Ah! Still going, still going. Happy Ray, I'm so sorry. He said 2 hours ago, you said it will only be an hour. Great entertainment. Good luck. Last push. It's 5 a.m. his time in the UK. I appreciate the dedication. Happy Ray. It's a great name. I have no idea yet, Daniel, but what we've been coming up with in chat is that we're going to maybe do a little home game. Not sure how we'll pick the people who will be participating in the home game, but we were going to do a home game between... We got 8-person sit and go, maybe. The winner of the sit and go wins the 12K package. But we'll see. Might just do something simple, like some Twitter contest like we've been doing. Other table has a guy with 38K, 47K. Cheeky B has 78K. So even though our stack looks very short relative to the blinds, relative to the rest of the field, we are fourth out of 9. So 4 blinds right now is heaps, you guys. We're sitting pretty with 4 big blinds. Obviously, we don't want to double this person up and cripple ourselves, or we'll be folding. We're just tanking the whole time. Every blind counts at this point. So forget what you know about big blinds. Forget what you know about all that other stuff. Like, every blind counts. This guy at the other table has 35K. We're all just sitting here tank folding so that we can wait that guy out. He's got not even 2 blinds. So if Rampage can get him, we'll be done here. Somebody said, whoa, a flop. Michael. Love that. Yay, Granny made it to the chat. Let's go. You came at a great time, Gran. You folding that. This is epic. Somebody has 33. Somebody... Oh, we did it! We did it, you guys! Somebody busted at the other table! Yeah! Give me your emoji love in the chat. Hell yeah, we did it, you guys. 12K! Woo! We did that. Yes, let's go. All right. Follow me on Twitter this week, you guys. I'll be giving this away to one of you. Holy crap, 400 of you guys in the chat sweated this all the way to the end. I know it was brutal to watch all that folding, but you guys stuck it out, and actually a whole bunch of you just joined and hung out. Oh my goodness. Air fives to all of you. Thank you so much for the love. Mwah. You guys are great. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hell yes. Okay, follow me on Twitter and WPT Global on Twitter. That's where you'll get all the information this week. Once we all figure out what we're going to do for our contests, we're going to make it really fun. We've got some ideas percolating in chat. Cannot wait for you guys to participate in that. And if you're already coming out to the win over the winter holidays for all those tournaments, I'll see you there 100%. Yes. Yes, you guys. We freaking did it on stream. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for joining. I cannot wait to see you guys go crazy in chat. I will see you all, your normal live stream watchers, on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. See you guys there. If you're not going to make it for the Tuesday night stream, you can catch Jesse's free coaching stream on Wednesday night at 4 p.m. All right, you guys, I'm out. I'm going to go celebrate. Whoop, whoop.